Fan reaction time then. Burnley 0, Bournemouth 2. Obviously doing it a little bit later this week because we've already done the full-time show on the channel. We usually wait till the morning after the match for the full-time show, the live full-time show. But obviously this week with the game being at 1 o'clock on a Sunday, can't do it Monday morning because most of you will be working. So yeah, that's already up if you want to watch that after this. But just quickly give you my thoughts on the game. There's been a lot of arguing, again, on Twitter, Clarets, about people saying we played well, how far have your standards fallen, this is dreadful. So I think, personally, I thought we played better. I mean, it's not hard, is it, from that Palace match? We played better today, and it was probably the best performance of 2024 today, because we were better in the middle. The midfield was so much better today, and that's why we had 74% possession, and that's why we had an XG of 1.9. Because we were playing well in the middle, we were dominating possession, dominating territory, I think, as well. Excuse me, and creating chances. That's the midfield's job. The midfield, Josh Cullen, Sanderberg, Wilson-Odobert, all played very, very, very well. For me, Cullen man of the match. Fantastic today. And I tell you what, he's done something different today as company. So I can't criticise him too much because obviously a lot of the criticisms that I've laid at his door is doing the same thing every single week and expecting a different result. He's tried something different today. He's tried Odobert in the 10. He played very well. But we were missing a winger because of that. But, you know, we're relying on a kid that's practically 10-year-old, you know what I mean? Other players should be stepping up, or be given the chance to be stepping up, but that's a different debate. But we were just bad in defence again. The first goal, O'Shea, what are you doing? The second goal, O'Shea gets turned too easily. He lets Semenyo come inside far too easily, and then obviously Semenyo puts it in the net. But the first one, he's just dallying again, and this is what annoys me about O'Shea. Like, he's good in between all the mistakes, but then all the mistakes are far too often. And it's happening every single time. And he wrote me in January because he started playing very well, and he played well for a few games in January. I remember saying, like, he's getting better and better and better. I'm really enjoying seeing O'Shea play. But then he's just gone back to type again now. And yeah, he annoyed me, O'Shea, today. But the defence was dreadful, and the forward line was dreadful as well. There's a lot of chat about the defence, but let's not forget we missed a lot of chances today. Lau Foster's playing today. I think we win that match. And we definitely put the ball in the net anyway, because we'd have probably had to score 3, wouldn't we, with our defence. But we played well in the middle. It was just the defence and the forward line let us down. And VK, like I said, he tried something different today with that midfield. Okay, it was kind of enforced on him because obviously Browner was suspended, so he's brought Cullen in. But Cullen was fantastic, and he didn't have to mess around with Amdouni. I thought he would have kept Amdouni there just because he's stubborn sometimes, but he didn't. He dropped him, put Odobert in the 10 role, and I felt he played fantastic. I really did enjoy seeing Wilson-Odobert in that role. He was fantastic, much better than anything Amdouni's produced, apart from the first 5 games of the season, where he actually looked okay and looked like he wanted to be here. So for me, Cullen man of the match, closely followed by Sander, closely followed by Wilson-Odobert. Although I will give a shout out to Assignon. I thought he played well, and for the amount of stick that I give VK at the start for putting Vitinho on the right midfield when you got players like Benson on the pitch, I thought Vitinho played all right as well. There was a lot of effort, but there wasn't a lot of quality from him, and that's, in my opinion, not his fault, because he's playing that position. I think he's playing a league too high for him at the minute as well. But yeah, defensively shocking again. Forward line shocking again. I've mentioned O'Shea already. Esteve, there's a lot of people criticising him today. There's a couple of misplaced passes and the defender got in front of him too easily for the first goal. But he's probably expecting O'Shea to mop that first goal up. So I've got no qualms with Esteve really today. But yeah, it's just a performance that summed up our season perfectly, isn't it? Start well, be the better side, concede a sloppy goal, and then that's it. And then you continue to push and be the better side, which we have done in a few games this season, but then ultimately concede and the game gets away from you. It was an exact replica of that Crystal Palace game at the start of the season, and a pretty similar game to the game down at Dean Court, or the Vitality Stadium, whatever it's called these days, for Bournemouth. Probably the better side. Obviously got the lead in that one and then gave away some sloppy goals. It's just a personification of our season so far was today's game, and we're obviously going down, we're obviously dreadful, we're obviously not going to get out of this. We all know that now. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. Yeah, same old story, but played better. I guess that's the perfect summary.